A and B are integers such that -10 less than A less than or equal B less than 10, A squared plus 1 equal to B, B squared plus 1 equal to A. Look, we can say this is symmetric with respect to A and B. Like what? We have A squared here, B squared here, BA here, 1, 1. The problem says find the value of A and B. When the equations are similar like this, one important thing is to subtract. So left hand side will be A squared minus B squared. Right hand side will be B minus. We have a famous identity that x squared minus y squared equal to x minus y times x plus 1. So if we use this, the left hand side will be a minus b times a plus b equal to b minus a. Now, I want to divide both sides, or I can say b minus a is negative a minus b because I want to divide by a minus b to understand it a little better. So I want to divide by a minus b, but how can we divide by a minus b if it is not 0? So we should consider two cases. In case 1, a minus b equal to 0. Here a equal to b. So if I want to consider this case 1 is here, let me write case 2 now. A minus b is not 0. So if I consider this equation as a star, I use a star and divide both sides by a minus b. So I have a plus b equal to -1. Here we have two cases and we should analyze these two cases. So let's focus on case 1 first. A equal to b. I consider it is first equation, it is second equation. So if we use first equation, a equal to b. So a squared plus 1 equal to a. So a squared minus a plus 1 equal to 0. I take all things to one side. Now, I know an important rule. Let me write quadratic formula. I can write it here. If we have ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0, then x equal to negative b plus minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Inside the square root, I call inside the square root delta or d. Inside the square root is what? Delta or d, which is b squared minus 4ac for the coefficient. Here, if I want to use, it will be -1 squared. Look, coefficient here, if you pay attention like this. Here, I consider it as a quadratic formula or quadratic equation in terms of a here, quadratic equation in terms of x. They are similar. So -1 squared minus 4 times a is 1, here the coefficient here, times c, which is 1. So it will be what? It will be -3, which is less than 0. So here we don't have any answer. Now we should check only a case 2. In real numbers, we don't have any answer. Now let's check case 2. A minus b is not 0. A plus b is -1. Let me tell you, it's better, I think, we solve also for real numbers. Because for integers, it will be so much easier. Let's solve for real numbers. So a plus b is -1. So I can say b equal to -1 minus a. I replace in first equation. A squared plus 1 equal to b. B is what? -1 minus a. Now, if I take all things to left hand side, a squared plus a plus 2 equal to 0. Again, if you calculate delta or discriminant, like this. So it will be 1 squared b squared minus 4ac, which is 1 minus 8, -7 less than 0. So we don't have any answer also here. So in real numbers, this problem doesn't have any answer, and we've solved this. Let me write a homework for you as homework. We can solve this. A4 plus 1 equal to b cubed. B4 plus 1 equal to a cubed. Suppose a and b are real numbers. Try to find a and b. You can find a and b and write the answers below this video. And please don't forget to subscribe, turn on the bell, and like the video. Thanks. Bye.